Yo, yo, peace, 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 and more peace. How y'all feel out there? Oh yeah, peace to the gods, peace to the goddesses. Oh yeah, it's a beautiful afternoon. We out here enjoying life, man, touching and smelling, you know, the essence, the touch, the feel, the fabric, right, of real life. We gotta come out here sometime to touch it with our ugly ass. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Peace to the gods. We're gonna have a nice conversation about ugly ass. You know, about being ugly, the benefits of being ugly. You know what I mean? The downfalls of being ugly. What the hell is ugly? Sure, ugly ass. Yeah, man. Let's talk about it. You know, because see, we gotta understand what this thing is. Like again, like I talked to you about, people have blocks. You know what I'm saying? Like people don't like stuff that they can't get. So they gotta, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, yo, this nigga ugly. Even if he is ugly, keep it to yourself, right? But when somebody telling you, yo, this nigga ugly, is they saying it because they feel like they can't get this nigga. I'm real talking. I'm only ugly to the girls I don't want to fuck. Understand that. That's what y'all gotta believe. You're only ugly to the people you don't. You gotta understand. They got a block in their mind where they got, if they don't call you ugly first, if they don't say you ugly first, then they gotta get rejected. So if they shit on you, then they gonna get rejected. You know, like y'all gotta live in a world where being ugly is cool. Try it, man. I grew up when being dark skinned. I'm ugly because I'm dark skinned. Imagine that. I hate your black teeth. What he said, I hate your gums because they black. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it was. So you gonna grow up in a world where people ain't even feeling dark skinned people, and you gonna worry about somebody saying you ugly? Y'all better stop it. You better stop it, man. What if, I mean, come on now, like how you live in the world should be surpassing that physical state first. It should be you wanna be ugly first. You want to be ugly so you can master that. You know what I mean? Like you might think it's like, oh well, y'all brown skin niggas in style. Says who? But okay, cool. Brown skin niggas in style, but we got to master not being wanted. We got to master being ugly. So you think a motherfucker telling me we ugly? Oh, this is a throwback. Niggas hating on niggas because they ugly. You think that's something new? No, this is a throwback. You see, this is some bullshit you done surpassed as a child. You dig what I'm saying? So in this new world, you gotta walk around with that confidence, with that confidence, and that knowing. Shout out to the people talking about confidence. You dig? And that knowing. You see what I'm saying? That's the different side of this track. Yeah, with your ugly ass. Like, what do that mean? You know what I'm saying? What do that mean and shit? See, you gotta figure out, like, again, the best way to live is to be ugly and get a girl that like you. That's when it ends. I tell you, you want to be ugly. You want to be ugly because you want to be able to find yourself, right? So if you ugly and you can get one girl that you like, one guy that you like to like you, ugly shit is over, bro. I'm just telling you, the ugly shit is over. It don't matter. It don't matter because again, when you find out that hey, maybe this person don't like me because I'm attractive. They like me because I'm fucking me. Oh, wow, what the hell? It's a whole new world out here. Niggas like the ugly kid cause he him. Oh shit. He don't know. He don't know what y'all know. People like him because he him. So now being ugly is a different side of the game. Motherfuckers is fucking with you because you. Oh shit. Being ugly is a leg up. Being ugly is a heater. Being ugly is a head start on a bunch of weirdos who are trying to impress somebody and never get to find themselves, never get to find what people really like about them. Yeah. And that's why I'm saying, like, the key is to find someone that you like and get them to like you. Or not even get them, my bad. We gotta look at the life from the view of the gods, right? Allow them to like you. You dig? Allow them to like you. That's when it's good. That's when it's Gucci. That's when we all one. You know, when we allow people to like some things about us, to like the good things about us. You know, yeah, we're not worried about being ugly. We worried about being alone. The fuck, right? All one. That's the goal. I want to be all one. I want to be happy within myself, and therefore I can be confident that the people that's fucking with me because I'm me. I'm an ugly ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Hey, the fuck? She ain't, you know what I mean? She don't like me because my looks. She don't like me because of that. She like me because, like, that's one thing I could give it to Biggie Smalls, right? He might be the best rapper for 100 reasons, but to me, the nigga got confidence. The nigga talk that confidence talk. And when you young, you get to love it. That nigga say, black and ugly as ever. However, wait a minute. How do you, however, a black and ugly as ever? Peace to the gods. Peace to the goddesses. How do you deal with a however and black as ugly as ever? However, ever? Yeah, nigga, ever. You know what I'm saying? I'm black and ugly as ever. However, ever. You see? So that's why we love Big. That's why we fuck with Big. We want to hit on Big. Let me see what you said. She said, hold on. I never dealt with being called ugly, but I had to get used to my nose and lips. Now I wouldn't trade them for not them lips, right? Not the way them girls is trying to get lips like yours. Them soft, them cushions. You got blow pops on the joint. It took me time to get there. I'm saying it took you time to get there, you know? And there's nothing wrong with that. Oh, thank you, darling. Thank you, darling. That is true. Beauty. Come on, bro. Just you holding up traffic, bro. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. I appreciate that. That is definitely true. That's why I said find somebody that you like, you know, and let them like you, you know. But being ugly is like, again, like, being ugly is a thing. I'm not gonna say. Listen, I was the nigga. It was a year. Imagine growing up in high school, having a year of high school where you got braces and you got chicken pox. You know, chicken pox leaves scars, bro. I still got scars from my chicken pox. Look at this right here on my forehead. This is a scar from my chicken pox. You see, I don't mean that joint ain't gonna ever go away. So imagine me having chicken pox spots all on my face with braces. And we were so poor. Listen to this. We were so poor. I know we saying you got how you pour braces, right? But I had the braces, but I didn't have the line going through it. You know what I'm saying? So I just had the thing, the metal part, for like 3 months, running around extra. I had like an extra 3 to 6 months with no braces, just the part, right? So imagine you brace face and you create a face. Oh my God. Brace face and create a face. Same year. Like never done before. That was a tough year. Tough year. But the end of that summer, though, that summer year, by the end of that summer, I was definitely me. By the time I was like that was like 15. I was definitely me. Cause we got chicken parts at my cousin party. My cousin had a birthday party. I was the DJ. We was like 13, going. We was like 14 maybe. She was turning like 13. She had a 13-year-old party. I was 14, and everybody at that party caught the chicken pox, right? Even me, the DJ, right? And it was crazy because it was some girl now I really, really liked too. And we all caught the chicken pox, so we never even talked again. I don't even know what the girl looked like. It's crazy. I know what she looked like at that time, but I never seen her again. That's my cousin friend, right? But yeah, so everybody at that party, we all caught the chicken pox. And that was the whole year, running around with chicken pot bumps on our face. Like, imagine niggas was cool getting invited to parties, and now you can't. So yeah, man, being ugly is a thing. Like, I'm not gonna act like it's not possible. It's possible out here to be ugly. I've experienced that shit where it's like you got every excuse to be like, oh, this nigga ugly. You know what I'm saying? But that's how life is. I'm telling you, to me, that's the golden step. That's the confidence builder. That's when you find out who is the beholder, who is the girl that you like. You know what I'm saying? Who is the girl that you like that give you the confidence? Because again, I met a girl that gave me that confidence right back. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta find somebody that you like, because there's a lot of people that didn't like me looking like that. I was and again, not being attractive to people can hurt your confidence. It can hurt your, you don't have your head held up, and so your approach ain't right. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I mean? It can affect you. But once you get over that stance, you get over that stage of life, you get to knowing yourself. I'm telling you, there's nothing like knowing yourself. And it's nothing like everybody. It's okay. Like, everybody don't have to like you. It's okay. That's a cool step. Like, I got friends, man. And I be feeling bad for them. Like, people that just like, we call them friendly. I don't call them friendly, but like everybody in the circle call them friendly, because they gotta make sure everybody like them. All the girls gotta like them. Like, I told everybody, yo, if Randy got your girlfriend number, it don't matter. He not gonna call her. You see what I'm saying? He friendly. He just want to meet the pretty girls. He not gonna call her. He not trying to fuck. He not doing none of that. He just friendly. He want to make sure that every girl think he attractive, and that's just how he is. Like, this nigga, like, and it wound up like, I'm telling you, like, so yeah, everybody don't have that same confidence of being ugly, where it don't matter if you're attractive. It don't matter if everybody like you. That's the life. That's freedom. I'm not to say, again, I get it. Like I said, in my eyes, I think girls are dressing for girls and dating for girls, because a lot of the shit niggas don't know what y'all doing. You know? Like, girls don't have to worry about being attractive. I know y'all think y'all do, but y'all don't. See, a nigga gotta be like, in the real world, a nigga gotta be attractive, basically naturally or by working out. Those are really the only two attractive things a nigga can do. You can't do nothing else to be attractive. A haircut didn't make you attractive. Now, maybe dreads nowadays and shit like that, but a haircut, maybe waves might have made you attractive. But you see what I'm saying? Like, a girl, she can try something new. Like, what? Yeah, like, this ain't working. I'm gonna try something different. I'm gonna get blonde hair. I'm gonna get a long hair. I'm gonna try braids. I'm gonna try goddess locks. You know what I'm saying? And when she's saying she's gonna try something different, she's saying she's going to try something different to be attractive, to attract some niggas, to hook some niggas in. But a nigga, he can't try something new. You know what I'm saying? Every 6 months or every 3 months. So we gotta learn how to be unattractive, how to live with what we got, nigga. How to handle that shit. I can't do something new. You know what I'm saying? You know how long it take a nigga to grow a box? Like for real, like when we was young and you was trying to grow a box, it might take you 6 months to grow a box. So something new to a nigga was impossible. Now I get it now. You know, these dudes is getting hair weaves, but yeah, it wasn't like that. You see what I'm saying? You couldn't just. And then again, that's not attractive. You know what I'm saying? That's true. Women too pull a whole lot with clothes and makeup and alterations. Yeah, I mean, women do a whole lot, right? And y'all can, you know what I'm saying? So that's kind of like it's like a woman might not never know she or have to deal with the fact that she might not be. You know what I mean? Like, what's ugly to a woman? You know what I'm saying? Like, again, it's hard to say women ain't ugly. A woman is ugly. You know what I mean? A nigga could be ugly, but a woman, like you say, she just needs some makeup. She needs some rouge, some eyeliner, some lip gloss. You gotta get your lips popping. It's certain things that she could do. You know, alterations. I like that. Body alterations and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Said that was my favorite hairstyle, boys. The box with just the part, right? But that take you 6 months though. That take you a couple weeks, a couple months to kind of to get your box up, to get some height. And you know, niggas trying to be kid and play, niggas trying to be long boxing. You know what I'm saying? So it's different. You know what I mean? It's different for guys. It's not just a. You gotta kind of adjust with being ugly, and if you can't adjust, try to adjust. Like that's why I'm saying it's like weird to see all of these niggas with hair with man weaves and motherfucking, you know, trying these alterations. Like y'all never went through these stages. Y'all never went through these real nigga stages. Like it's a stage when you growing dreads where you might be ugly. Like if you really growing dreads, you really growing braids, it's a stage like a new growth stage where the shit don't really lock up yet. It don't twist up yet. You know what I mean? It's just on your hair and you can't really cut it. You know what I mean? So it was like, damn, what you trying to do? He just looking rough. He woofing. Remember niggas used to be woofing? You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't be woofing no more and shit. So it's like, yeah, you like I'm like, how did these niggas ain't go through none of these stages and shit? Right, niggas out here wearing wigs. These some different niggas. Some totally different niggas. You couldn't wear a wig. You had to go through the stage of motherfuckers not liking you. And then you respect your braids. You respect when niggas like you. Like, damn, he finally got his shit. He got hang time. You know how important hang time was for a nigga? You know what I mean? Like, you know how long it take a nigga to get hang time and what like it's these is levels of success. Y'all know I like to talk about levels of success, but that's what I'm saying. A lot of these weird niggas never achieve little levels of success, like hang time. You don't go copycat a nigga hang time. You gain your hang time. So when you get the hang time, motherfuckers is like, yeah, today, yeah, this me. I earned this hang time. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, like you said, nigga go buy a wig. He don't know nothing about hang time. Yeah, my bad. You know they don't like me up. It's nothing I do, but it's like they don't like me getting up here, especially talking about their programs. We can't talk about Burner Boy. You know, never heard a Burner Boy party in a song, and you never will. So yeah, that's some weird shit. Niggas wearing makeup out here. You know what I'm saying? She's. I mean, is makeup painting your face? If makeup is painting your face, then niggas wore makeup. But niggas ain't wearing no makeup. Makeup is for women. Like, come on, niggas ain't wearing makeup. Makeup is for women. It ain't for men. You know what I'm saying? Makeup is for. And again, like I'm telling you, like, hey, do what you gotta do, bro. If that's like I'm saying, it's. Hey, man, you know, it's some dudes that it's some dudes that look good in makeup. You know what I'm saying? It's some dudes that used to put their mama makeup on. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they liked it. They couldn't wait to grow up to put on makeup. You know what I mean? Like that whole, like it's just different. It's just different out here. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm saying, like yeah, like these is different type of people. These some niggas that don't want to be, that don't have. They different, man. They don't want to be um hardcore and stinky. They don't want to be smelly. They don't want to. It ain't it's crazy. It's getting crazy out here, man. I'm not against it, bro. Like I tell you, I'm not against it. If you like it, I love it. But it's just like they not the ones. They're not gonna tell you how to live life for real. Like again, when the going get tough, you can't buy your way out the situation. Cause the motherfucker don't like the way you look. You don't just go change your whole life because of one person, two people. Change your whole life because of a style. Oh, this the new look. Cool. Let me go call my beautician. No, like every way the wind blow, don't move real niggas. Don't move guys. Don't move the ones. That's what I'm saying. Like you can't hurt a nigga who in the know. You can't hurt somebody that's in their confidence. And that's an experience. Like I'm telling you, like I wouldn't give up these experiences and shit. Fuck that. Being ugly is liberating. You know how I'm telling y'all, like, come on, man. Being ugly is liberating. Y'all don't understand that shit. You wanna walk into the club and be everybody's dream. You wanna walk into the club and be everybody's desire and shit. You want everybody staring all at you and all up in your motherfucking face, or do you just want to get the person that you want? Like if you can master being ugly, you'll master the world. You know what I'm saying? Let these other niggas have to deal with the attention and all that extra shit. You be that guy. I get a, you know what I mean? So yeah, like that's just how I look at it. Even if even if ugly was a real thing, but it's not a real thing. Again, it's just for some people who got weak confidence. Some people that's trying to send you a blocker before they could get depressed. That's what I'm saying. Like again, if everybody think you attractive, then they're going to want to be a lot of people are going to want to rock with you. You know what I'm saying? And if you say you got a girlfriend, you know what I mean? Say you're not attracted to them. Like, who wants that much pressure to always have to decide if you are attracted to somebody? Like a girl with a fat ass, she just a stripper wearing sweatpants. She going to the store, like she not always trying to decide whether or not she's attractive. You see a model, you know what I'm saying, with no makeup, fresh face, walking to the laundromat, she looking regular. She's not always trying to decide whether or not she wants to date a motherfucker. I just want to go get some blunts, nigga. I just want to go get some Dutches. But that's the difference and shit. That's what I'm saying. People don't know that. They think they're supposed to be walking around here being eye candy for motherfuckers and being, I'm not to say, I'm talking about guys. Girls, you know, y'all gotta understand in this shit. But yeah, for niggas like y'all ain't got to be tripping about being ugly. That's some liberating shit. It's the spice of life when you ugly, when you on a float, when you ain't got to worry about trying to, you know what I'm saying, be entertainment for all these girls in the club and shit. You know, that's what I'm telling y'all. Like, I not to say it like that, like, but y'all hang with a lot of light skinned niggas and shit. I have no problem being the what is it, the little raisin and shit, being the little black duckling, whatever they want to call us, a black nigga around a bunch of light skinned niggas. I have no problem. You know, because if you ask them, you know what I'm saying? If you ask them, they tell you what's really going on. Yeah, man, like, shit. Like I said, one of my closest friends, that was Friendly. Friendly, he's the guy that gotta meet every girl, get every girl number. Every girl gotta know he attractive and he handsome. That was my man. We hung together every day. You know what I'm saying? That's the nigga that got mad at me because I let another nigga have a key to my house. He's like, I'm your best friend. How you not gonna let me have a key to your house? I'm like, what? This nigga homeless. You live with your girl. Why you want a key to my house? But that nigga, you know what I mean? He played himself. Anyway, but we was cool. He just felt like I said, I don't have no problem with niggas that gotta get every girl and shit. Nigga wanna get every girl, meet every girl. That's cool. But if you learn how to be an ugly ass nigga, you learn how to win. You know how to move in this motherfucker. Shit. That's the key to me. If y'all wanna know the key to life, the spice of life and shit, it's ugly. Being ugly and shit. It's still having that confidence and knowing, that understanding and shit. Like, again, like, you know, get you one, like, only take one girl that'll break you out that ugly shit. That's it. When one girl, if she ever tell you, yeah, you know, I think you're cute or you ain't ugly, that's it. I appreciate it. One, just take one, brother. You see what I'm saying? Like, y'all can't be afraid of like again, back to the complete strangers and shit. Like, man, like, don't be afraid. You know what I'm saying? Just keep going, keep busting this shit. And again, like you want, like I say, the best part of being ugly is finding out who really like you, who really fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? I would imagine if you attractive, if you like a football player, or if your looks is a part of your status, I would imagine that people would fuck with you because of your status. Your looks bring them a status. You know? How do you know that they really like you if you got in a car accident, if you got hit by a bus, or you know what I'm saying? So knowing that people like you for you is like a step up, is a head up job. You living your life free, bro. You living your life free. You know, and you should be able to go comfortable knowing that, hey man, she could date anybody she want, cause hey, I'm not attractive. Like again, like, you know, like I don't have to be pressing motherfuckers. You know, where you at? What you doing? I mean, shit. She don't have to be with me. I'm ugly. I'm not cool. I'm a brown skinned nigga, and brown skinned niggas ain't in style. It's the million ass excuses why she ain't gotta be with me. But I'm gonna take it and enjoy it. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all another time what happened to me, right? I'm in LA, right? I'm with Cheese and all these niggas and shit. And they got their girls with them though, right? And I don't have no girl, I'm by myself. So I meet a girl from like Seattle, and she with her sister. They like two cool girls. And the girl was actually like a video model. The girl I met was like a video model, right? So she know where all the parties at, and she invited to all the parties, her and her sister. So they like, yo, you want to hang with me? I'm like, fuck it. So we hanging out all weekend, right? She taking me to parties, and I didn't touch her, didn't try to touch her, right? And you know, and we just having fun. I'm meeting people. They know everybody. They from Seattle, but they video girls, so they know everybody, right? So my friends like, yeah, this bitch is using you, nigga. You a chauffeur, nigga. They playing you for a flunky and shit. And I'm like, huh? It's like, yeah, they don't use that, and I still got my ugly in my head and shit. You know what I mean? So when he's saying this shit, I'm like, damn, maybe he right. So I called my friend from Philly, who like a girl, who like one of my best friends, like a real friend. You know what I mean? And I'm telling him like, yo, I'm hanging with these girls and shit, and she, you know, are they using me? She like, nah, nigga, I don't hang with no ugly ass niggas. I don't hang with nobody I don't want to hang around. And she was like, you know, like that's not like, you know, so it's like if they around you, it's because they want to be around you. Don't listen to them niggas. Them niggas just mad and jealous. You see what I'm saying? And she's an attractive girl. You know what I mean? Like a bad chick. You know what I mean? With money and all that good shit. So that sometimes it be like that. Your friends will be kind of cut you out in the back, trying to know, come with us, hang with us. No, I'm not hanging with you and your girl and y'all niggas on some date shit. I'm not doing that. I'd rather hang with these niggas and we all be single, going home separately. I know they going back to their room. I'm going back to my room. Fuck it. We keeping it true. And I'm, you know what I mean? So it's like, I don't understand why you can't just accept being ourselves. And I get it, this is the experience. That's why I'm telling you, I had to go back to another experience where it might have been like, hey, huh? You know, are they playing me? Are they? Hey, man, listen, we got to trust ourselves. We got to enjoy the experience. Other people can't really gauge us in the moment. Of course, they're going to hate on the shit. I was cheesy coming here today. He'll tell you about that weekend. Like, yeah, I remember them girls. I remember that shit. That shit was lit. Hell yeah. You got to imagine the shit. And they was just, you know, I'm still meeting girls. So I'm still hanging out with other girls that I'm meeting during the day, but I would ditch the girls to hang with them because we in the VI. It was like All-Star. It was All-Star weekend in LA. Imagine All-Star weekend in LA, right? Or some shit like that. And we all out there. And it was a party in LA. Everything was a party. And these girls is video chicks and they got VIP to everywhere. So I'm hanging with them. Leave me alone, y'all. Y'all want to hang with y'all wives and be married? So they was hating. You know what I'm saying? I get it now. But I had to call my friend and ask her, like, yo, man, what am I doing wrong here? You know, and I'm about to do something crazy to ruin my even friendship with these chicks. Like, y'all trying to play me up just because some niggas about to put a battery in my back. No, man, fuck it. Be ugly, but be fun. Be you. You know what I'm saying? This shit don't mean nothing. Y'all don't want to put makeup on. I'm telling you, you don't want to put no makeup on. Like, you don't want an excuse for a motherfucker not to like you. I know that seems crazy. But I mean, it's like, if you got a little dick or some shit like that, you can't do nothing about that. You know what I mean? But you don't want to be like you was hiding, you were manipulating the whole shit. How you building a relationship on manipulation? How you building a friendship on manipulation? How you building trust on manipulation? You know what I'm saying? And I'm not, and again, not to say girls per se, because it's not, again, we already had this conversation. It's not necessarily the same, again. But for guys, it's like, bro, like, you want to be yourself. You know? You want to do what make you feel comfortable. So that way you can be comfortable in this relationship. You can be comfortable when you decide to grow, when you decide to change and shit. You know what I'm saying? But right now, she don't know me and I don't know her. So why am I going to be something that she don't want me to be. She might like me if she get to know me. Don't sell yourself short. Let's not sell ourselves short. Trust me. Because again, like what we come to realize is that the girls, like, just to say that if you were the attractive guy, right? And the girls are chasing you, right? The girls that are chasing the guy, are they chasing the guy, the attractive guy, or are they chasing the prize? Do they want to get the guy that all their friends say is cute for him being a nice friend, a good father, dependable, responsible? They don't know none of that. You know what I'm saying? But it's a thing at this little table right here. Look at him. Wow. Oh, that's me, girl. You see what I'm saying? So are you trying to be him? Just to, not to say that you can't be him, that you're not him naturally, but just to say, like, is that a goal? Is that something that you walk around with trying to do? No, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the real thing. It happens. You know what I'm saying? Shit. You know? And that's what I'm saying. Like, and that creates, you see, that creates all types of problems and drama and all types of extra shit. Like, y'all don't want them problems. I don't want them problems. You know what I'm saying? Trust me. I don't want them over attractive nigga problems and shit. If that was a thing. And I say that's the thing, like niggas wearing big jewelry, chasing the shit. Niggas wearing fake jewelry, chasing the shit. You know what I'm saying? Overcompensating ass niggas and shit. Like Cheese and them niggas, they used to wear jewelry and all that shit, right? I used to wear a little bit of jewelry, right? But we had one nigga who just wanted to be the shit. Like, he was overcompensating with the shit. He wanted to have two watches before bling bling, all that. She wanted to have 2 watches, 2 chains, 2 earrings, everything. Little short nigga, you know what I'm saying? But he had like green eyes and all types of shit, you know what I mean? And like, you know, that was just his thing. When we come out the store shopping, he's swinging his bags. You know what I mean? You know how nigga just walking to the car holding a bag. This nigga swinging his bags. Like you can see this nigga like literally swinging his bag like a kid. You know what I'm saying? He just gotta go hard, extra. You know what I mean? Like, for real, like. And it was cool with me because I like to go hard and extra. But I'm just to say I don't do everything hard like that. Like, overcompensate. You know what I'm saying? To make sure that I'm the richest nigga. I look like the richest nigga here. I look like, and again, you gotta imagine these niggas. You got Cheese and T and Diamond, all these niggas competing with each other to be the richest nigga in this circle of some. These are some rich ass niggas. Shout out to them niggas. They doing a thizzle. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like them niggas, like, that's how some niggas is and shit. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm just telling you this is how some niggas is and shit. But there's something wrong with that. Because these niggas start robbing each other, start trying to kill each other to be the richest nigga. You know what I'm saying? All of them, I ain't gonna put all their business out there, but yeah, them niggas try to do the thing to each other, unfortunately. Because they getting so much money and they want to be the richest nigga. They gotta calm down with that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause I always been the richest nigga. And I'm still the richest nigga, dog. Shout out to them niggas. Them niggas, yo. The first time I ever went to LA, right? It's because of them niggas. They sent me to LA. I ain't gonna front. I'm in college. I'm gonna say they sent me. I'm talking like a kid, right? I'm gonna say they sent me, right? Niggas sent me to LA and shit, right? With a suitcase full of money. They're like, yo, we need you to go over there and cause you know niggas about to do some re-ups and shit. Niggas is some re-up shit, right? So like, yo, we need you to go over there and take this money and shit. Take it through the plane and all that shit. We want to show you how to hide it and smuggle it. You know what I'm saying? We want you to take this money across the country and shit. Like, all right, fuck it. First time I went to LA, niggas gave me $250,000. Like, yo, when you get there, I want you to count it. Welcome to LA. Oh, a $250,000. That was yes. Oh my yes. Oh god. Shout out to them niggas. I don't understand. Like, I don't understand what happened. Niggas, man, that was crazy. Yep. Big money boys. It was the big money days. But I never got excited about stuff like that. Because I always knew I was gonna have money. Like, damn, this day money. Fuck it. I always knew I'm gonna have money. Like, this day money. This shit crazy. But yeah, that's the first time I went out there though by myself. Them niggas ain't even go with me. And they ain't come out there for like a week. Them niggas ain't come out there for like a week. I'm sitting out there with $250,000 for a week by myself. Like 20 years old. I think I might have been just turning 21. No, I think I had a fake ID. Because I couldn't rent cars. I couldn't do nothing. I got all this cash and I can't rent a car. I can't do nothing. I'm like, can't even do nothing. But I had a fake ID. And I was, real niggas that see me stand outside the club, I'm like, yo, he with us. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, y'all don't want to be worried about being too much attractive to people. You want to be attracted to yourself. You want to be fun to yourself. And you want to learn how to attract the people that you like. You know what I'm saying? Again, you be attracting some motherfuckers that want to play you and want to use. That's what I'm saying. Like, and the nigga that's wearing all this jewelry, like I say, the homie, like this nigga wound up marrying a gold digger. He knew that's how he introduced me to the girl. Like, yeah, she only fuck with drug dealers. Her and her sister, they fuck with the biggest niggas in the city. So to him, it was a prize. You know what I mean? That he was looking to achieve. No, she ain't even bad. She was old, but she had experience in the drug game, and she had that reputation of fucking with only made drug dealers and shit. So to a real nigga like me, I'm like, yo, when these niggas get out of jail, they gonna want her back. You know what I mean? You gonna have extra problems and shit. You gonna you know what I mean? Like all these drug dealers that she fucking with, these niggas might get mad and just want, you know. So why are you? But that's how he wanted to live his life and shit. And of course that shit backfired. Because that's the type of people he was attracting. You attracting a girl that fuck with drug dealers. She used to this type of shit. She keep coming up when these niggas keep falling off and shit. So you keep attracting girls that you don't really want. You're not winning in life. You keep setting yourself back. You want to learn how to attract the people that you want. The people that's going to help you go forward and shit. Fuck a motherfucker that's all worried about your looks if you ain't going to work. Fuck a motherfucker worried about your looks if you ain't going to be dependable and shit. Like I told you about my sister and shit. My sister said she don't want no attractive man. Her whole life, that was her thing. She want an ugly boyfriend. And she gonna love him. She know ain't nobody else gonna love him. And she ain't got to worry about it, is what she would say. She want to, so it's like, that's what I be saying. Like, I don't know what ugly is. I don't get mad at that shit. Like I said, I could be dating a girl and she could be thinking like she my sister. Yeah, I got me an ugly one, a good ugly one. Yeah, I mean, don't nobody want him. When I told you about my home girl in college, she be like, yeah, you my boyfriend. Like I feel like you my secret, and I hated that because I felt like she be saying, you my ugly boyfriend. Like, god damn. But she would be like, nah, you like, like I know like you're gonna do something powerful and important, and I feel like don't nobody else know it, but I can see it in you that you want to be important. It's like you my secret, and I be like, all I would hear is my sister saying, yeah, my secret ugly boyfriend. Nobody, you know what I mean? That don't nobody want type of shit. So yeah, you ain't worried about being ugly. I'm not. Shit, I'm telling you, be free. Because again, like, do I go tell my sister ugly boyfriend, my sister ugly boyfriend, my sister ugly husband, hey man, you made it. You the ugliest one, you the ugliest man in the world, right? Like, or you the most ugliest nigga she could find. Like, that do I tell him that? No. You know what I'm saying? He live happily ever after with his attractive wife and shit. You know? So it's like we don't worry about fucking ugly and shit. We worry about being the realest nigga you can be, the realest person you can be. Worry about being free, liberated. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to. I'm telling you, you want to attract the people that you want. I used to wear spikes on my I used to wear spikes and shit, right? Like for like again, a lot of this culture where niggas wearing ripped jeans and all that shit. I was doing all that shit before niggas was doing it. because I wanted to attract a certain type of people. This is my style. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted to attract certain motherfuckers that can respect that style, that can respect that look. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this nigga crack. My cousin said, yo, you look like you looking for trouble. Okay. Is that what a girl think? Looking for trouble? I don't care what you think. The fuck? You know what I'm saying? So you gotta, you know what I mean? Take some time to to make accents of what you like. You know what I'm saying? And that's the culture. You know what I'm saying? We represent the culture. Like, we represent what we like. Fuck what we look like and shit. That shit is that's bad business and shit. You know what I'm saying? God forbid something happened to a nigga. God forbid you get chicken pox. You know what I'm saying? God forbid I get chicken pox. Then what you gonna do? This shit crazy. Now, if you got chicken pox, if you, yeah, I mean, like, again, you can wear makeup if you got like chicken pox, you got, you know what I mean, like skin disorders, you can do shit like that. I mean, and again, like I said, I'm not against motherfuckers wearing hair pieces and all that shit. I'm just saying you ain't him. We gotta admit it. Hold on, y'all. We gotta admit it. You ain't him. I'm not saying that you can't do it. No, I'm saying that you ain't him. That you could be wearing panties too. You might as well put on panties and a bra. It's support. It's comfort. Cause you ain't him. You know what I'm saying? That's just reality and shit. You know? But it don't make you, a bad person. It's just we out here reality and shit. Niggas gotta live in reality, bro. This shit is corny and shit. Like, you can't be, you're not on the same level as a real nigga and shit. As a person that, like I say, that can deal with being ugly, that can deal with not being attractive and shit. That's not chasing the shit. Y'all not the same as shit. Definitely not the same. You know. And again, like I said, like, you gotta understand, as a nigga don't get nothing from seeing a motherfucker's ugly, from seeing a girl's ugly, or even seeing a guy's ugly. What do a nigga get from seeing a nigga's ugly? What do a nigga get from seeing a girl's ugly? I did that before. That's when I got beat up for that. Let's go back there. I got beat up for that. I think I told y'all this story about the two twins. These twin sisters that beat my ass. Cause I was in the 6th grade. I'm like new to this school. And these two sisters said they like me. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, I don't like her. She ugly. Oh my God. After school, both of them, they beat my ass. They was hitting me with umbrellas and book bags, feet and hands. I mean, and my best friend, nigga, lived next door. He just sitting there watching. I'm like, dog, just, I can't fight. I'm like, yeah, what are you, like, just stop it. You're like, you want me to do? I can't. As I said, I don't think I ever called a girl ugly again in my life. I don't think I ever will open my mouth to say that a girl is such a thing in my life, you know? So I don't know what ugly is of the girl, you know what I mean? But yeah, I did get my ass beat for that shit. He excited and shit. I don't know. Yep. You Moors got one. Oh, they might have been Moors and shit. Them two girls might have been Moors and shit. But they beat my ass though. You know what I'm saying? And them girls, you know, it happens. I would never do that again and shit. I wish I could go back and take that back and not say that. You know what I mean? But I had to take that experience though, cause so I know that ain't no girls out here ugly, and if they don't beat your ass, the universe gonna beat your ass. Like, you know what I mean? Like, sitting out here, you know what I mean?
disrespecting women and like, you know what I mean, like for no reason. Like the first girl I started calling a bitch and like staying bitch heavy on the internet was Lisa. Was Lisa from the Echo Max. Because I'm like, yo, she is a bitch. Like no disrespect to women, but it was like when we seen how vicious she was about a lie about Pocahontas, you know what I mean? Like, look at these people, they being vicious about a lie. They trying to cover this shit up. She want to say claim they descendants of some shit to the point where she's going to lie and like step on a nigga she never met, discredit a motherfucker, and be a bitch. They went and did multiple live streams about a nigga, discrediting a nigga, everything a motherfucker's doing and shit. And it was all fake. It was all a lie. You know what I mean? And I'm like, yo, this is some bitch. She a bitch. This a bitch. Because she is doing it with intention. You did the intention. But yeah, I don't be running around here calling girls bitches and shit like that. And I mean, I don't be running around here saying girls is ugly and shit because it don't even matter. All right, let's get into some other shit. I don't mind. He's this nigga been throwing rocks at the crowd. He throwing rocks at the niggas and shit. Throwing, you know what I mean? Motherfucker trying to throw rocks at your window. You come outside with the bullhorn. Thank you for coming here, Kari. Welcome. I appreciate you for showing up. This nigga said dark puts like okay. You know what I mean? Like I like this though right here. Shit. You know what I mean? Set out our people. As long as your people ain't my people. As long as your people is Moors, yeah. Definitely. Payback is a bitch, ain't it? I'm here to sell out your people. Fuck your people and shit, nigga. Fuck your people in the boat y'all niggas snuck in on. Give a rat's ass about your people. Why your people in my land and shit? Why your people in my country and shit? These weird ass niggas and shit. I understand. They don't have nothing to go back to. These motherfuckers is African Spaniards. Spanish Africans and shit. Ain't that some weird shit? You got some niggas that want to go that claim a land that they not even from. They from North Africa, but they from Spain. Nigga, stop it. We don't want to talk to y'all niggas. But I don't mind though. I'll play along. But yeah, man, I don't even really want to. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. I really don't deal with these type of niggas and shit. Cause it's not even a thing, man. Like, what do you want? Like, ask me a question, bro. You're not asking no questions. Can you ask a question? All right, you making statements. All right, you want me to disagree with you? What do you want me to do? I've already put out the information. You making statements. You can ask me a question, or you want to put in a link. Damn, this nigga. He want to put in a link. Breezy, you want me to put in a link, Breeze? Should I drop the link, Breezy? Do y'all feel like that or not? I'll drop the link. Scholarly and respectable people don't. Who are these scholarly and respectable people? Now we got to drop the link. I'm curious now. Who are these? All right, give me one second. I'm gonna drop the link for you, buddy. Who are these scholarly and respected people? This shit sound crazy. You making shit up now. Who are these scholars? Because I'm the only nigga around here with a college degree and a motherfucking and a degree in English. I'm the only linguist on this bitch. So what scholarly motherfuckers you talking about? Cuz I would like to know. Yeah, boy, yeah, boy, yeah, boy. Press that button. I done dropped you. Sorry. Ouch. Hold on. There we go. How you at? There you go. Are you in there? There you go. Oh, we got a more in the building. Oh shit. What's
Yeah,
up, more?
one more talking to another. Islam, peace.
I'm definitely not a more, cuz.
All right. So what is a more? What does a more mean? What's a more?
A more is a white African.
A more is any dark complexion person, especially
No,
dark complexion people.
no.
You
That's
said
not
you're a
correct.
linguist. You said you're a linguist, and you said you got a degree in English. So that means that we have to pull out an English dictionary. That's what that means.
Go ahead and show me that it says what you just said. And I'm gonna
Right.
show
So
you. I'm gonna take you to the etymology of the shit. I'm gonna take you to where these people from.
that
Like,
sounds
bro,
great.
you don't even know your
Etymology,
own history. What year did
brother.
y'all come to America?
Slow down. Slow
No,
down.
how you gonna tell me to slow down? You gotta
Because
speed
you
up
gotta
with the
slow
slow
down, bro.
elementary ass shit,
You have to think about
bro.
America before you
I don't
like
have to
the
think
people.
about it. I know this shit. I invented this shit. You gotta
All right,
catch
so
up.
you invented it. Listen to that statement. You invented it. What did you invent,
I invented the world, brother. Relax, just relax. I invented Moors. We created Moors. You know what I'm saying? Like,
bro?
I can get it.
It's
You might be a Moor, bro. Moor mean mulatto. Moor mean more man. I don't deal in men. We deal in gods. You
all
know what
right.
I'm
So
saying? If you want to get
starting with the
specific.
starting with the origin of Moor. The first place you see Moor is in Kemet, is in ancient Kemet, right? You don't see it in English because it's not English letters. You see it in hieroglyphics. You see the owl and whatever hieroglyphics that are used. I don't have the metanet or the translator for that shit
Because
now.
you see a M and a R together, you think that's a Moor? They say they
Well, yeah,
say
they
they
weren't
say that
using
Kemet
vowels,
mean
right?
Tom Marie, so that means Tom Moore.
But here, follow what I'm saying.
Yes or no? Because every time you see an M and an R together, does that make it a Moor?
You can make more out of it. What else are you gonna make?
You can, but that doesn't make it reality, though. That's
So
what I'm
what is
saying.
MR? What if you get an MR? What was that? What would that mean then? What would you do with MR?
It means see you again. You're not a linguist. When you're dealing with words, you have to know what the
So
M means,
answer the
and you have
question,
to
brother.
know what the R means.
All right. So from
So
from
what does
your
the M represent?
tell me, what does it
The
represent?
M represents coming. Okay.
Why does it represent coming?
See, that's what I'm saying. You got to do your own work, brother.
Well,
I can't tell you what
tell me
every letter
why. It's
means.
either you do know
It's
why
okay.
or you
Listen,
don't know
if
why.
you see an owl can see in the dark, right? So
Okay.
so they see shit that's not seen, nigga. It's the shit that's coming. Okay. So that's what an M represents. All right. What does the R represent?
It doesn't mean to me. It doesn't mean that they
I
see
don't
shit
want to
that's
know what it
not
means to
seen.
you. I don't
It,
want to know
it
what it
means
means to
that they can
you.
see in the dark,
I don't
right? It
want to
means
know
that
what
they
it
can
means to
see in the
you.
dark. They have enough light within themselves. They within themselves, it comes into them in their brain. They have enough light to see what's going on. They're not in darkness. They're not in blackness. They're not ignorant to what's going on. They can see. It's not black for them,
And that's some
so they can
more.
see.
That's some
Pardon me?
more. That's a robot. You don't understand this
That's a
shit. You new
symbol that
here.
was used
You
to
new here.
communicate. That's a symbol that's used to communicate the idea of more, right? People with the name L. First of all, L is not a name; it's a title. Like Chronic 444. How does anyone listen to Chronic 444 when your name is about ganja? Your name is about weed. Like, who's gonna take anybody seriously that all they're talking about is weed?
Americans,
We're
people
here
from
talking
America,
about.
where tobacco and marijuana comes from, where it's the
It
medicinal and
all
the
sounds
sacred
great. My
product.
my whole point
Not
is
no
that at the
more
end of the
that
day,
never had marijuana. I understand
when
it's
you
not
study
sacred to you
enough,
because it don't grow where you
studying
from,
connects dots, right? You get a piece of information over there, you get a piece of information over there, you're studying, and all of a sudden all these dots that are somewhere, they get
bro.
connected.
Ask me a
The shit's
question.
connected.
Stop making these random ass statements. Ask a question
Bro, well, it's hard really to ask a question because the
because I know
answers are
every
not really good.
goddamn thing you about to ask. So, but just try yourself. Dig
That
yourself a
sounds
deeper
foolish,
hole. It's
man.
okay.
That's foolish. Okay, here's more here. More is a tract of land, more like at the end of the day,
More
um,
is a motherfucking listen.
no,
All
more is
right,
at a
so
high
listen. Have you ever
precept
heard
I
of
knew.
Del Mar? Have you ever heard of um like do you know what a Mar is? I mean that has nothing to do with what you think it has to do with, bro. I'm saying you can't take two letters and put that everywhere if you don't even deal
Listen, it's not just two letters,
with the
bro.
root
If
of
you
the
had
with
studied,
with the
sorry for
meaning of the
cutting you off.
words. What?
Sorry, so continue on that. So I'll wait till you finish.
Again, each letter when if I wrote you a letter, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everything that I'm trying to tell you will be contained within that letter,
Should
right?
be. Yep. Should be. Yep.
Okay. So that's the same way with the alphabet. Those letters are actually symbols, and everything that you need to know about that thing is contained with inside of that symbol and that ideogram. That's what I'm
I could
saying to you.
agree with
So
that.
when you're
I could
dealing with
agree with
ancient
that.
Egypt, okay, thank you. But we don't need you to agree. But
No
when
worries.
you're
Keep it.
dealing with ancient Egypt, this is how they wrote. They don't have vowels. So they're dealing with words that represent symbols. Each one of their letters is a word. So I'm asking you, do you know what the M is? The M is a goddamn word, brother.
No.
M is
How
one
could
word,
one letter
R
be
is
a
another
word?
word.
I
Huh?
understand that letters are symbols, but one letter can't be a word. It's a
Do you don't
symbol.
understand language? That's what
You
I'm
can
trying to
put a
tell.
no.
A is
I
A a word?
understand that if you
Is
have a
A a word?
symbol, you
Is
can
A
put
a
a
word?
word to a symbol.
I'm going I bought you a house. Is a word?
What is it?
Is a word? Yes or no?
You're the one with the degree. You should be able to say what it's actually
Yes,
called.
is a word. So if a
All right.
is a letter
So
and it
let's.
is a word, how can what you be
mm,
saying be
mm,
true?
So
It can't be.
I got the English dictionary right here. I'll pull out A. I'll pull out A for you.
Pull it up.
I'm just trying to figure out how I can turn this camera on. I don't know if I can turn it around or what. I don't know if I could turn it around. So all right. So we're at. Hold on. This is a thick book. So A. All right. This is a lot for A. It's
It's a lot. Why? Because A is a word. So we don't even
A.
have to go any further, brother. All you
It's
have
not a
to
word.
do is see it's a word. So
It's
that's what
not
I'm
a
saying.
word,
Like it's hard for me to deal with you. I'm trying to help you catch up. We ain't got to. I'm
right?
not going. You can do
It's
the
the
work later.
first
You can
letter.
look up
It
A later.
represents the first vowel sound formed by human organs, being the sound uttered with a mere opening of the mouth without constraint and without any effort to alter natural position or configuration of the lips. Hence, this letter is found in many other words, first uttered by infants, which words are the
Come on,
names
man.
of
That's
the
what kind of
objects.
dictionaries he reading from, y'all.
I'm reading from the American Dictionary of the English Language, Noah Webster's 1828, unabridged.
This nigga.
Right? Falsimi for facsimile, meaning it's unabridged, it's
Yeah,
unshortened, it's
and again,
unedited.
but I
It's
can
from the
tell by what you're by
1800s,
what he's saying. He
1828.
yeah,
So,
that's not. Listen,
brother, majority of the
he's
words
trying
that
to
you're
give you
using,
more.
brother,
He's trying to give you more
you're
than a
using words.
definition.
Nah, brother, you're
He's
using words
telling you that it's the first
colloquially,
sound. If it's the first sound of the mouth, what does that have to do with the meaning? If it's the sound of a mouth, that has the vocalization has nothing to do with a definition.
bro.
Words sound different.
There's truth in what you were saying earlier because at the end of the day, words don't change. The meaning of words do not change. When they were created, they were
They're
created. And like you
pictures.
said,
They're not words. They're ideograms. That's what I'm saying. We don't. I just
fair,
told you about a letter.
fair
Every
enough.
letter has
But
all of it, and they're
at the end of the
characters.
day,
Each letter has a character.
at the end of the day, Moor was a designation for dark complexion people anciently. That was a designation for dark complexion people. That was designated thousands and thousands of years ago. This is known now because people like all this disinformation, this psychological operations. Now, every average people out there is using colloquial. They're using words in their own
All
way.
right.
They're
Let me
not
ask you a
using.
question. So
Yeah.
all right. So all right. So are Moors right? So
Hmm.
when did Moors begin?
Moors are from the beginning of freaking beginning of time, bro. The first people on the planet, bro.
Okay, so you're saying all black people, and you just take the name Moors. You say all black people, and you make them Moors.
Well,
Because
black is a
again, you
status.
can't trace history
Black is
by
a
saying
status. If I'm saying black, I'm only using it to say like so-called black. And if I'm saying black, I'm referring to somebody who's in ignorance,
okay.
somebody
So
who's
what were
in
they called before
blackness.
they were called Moors?
Good question. Maybe nomads or fucking not nomads, fucking not nomads,
You
but
see the brainwashing and this shit. So
bro, there is
Moors
no
is the first month. He's saying that niggas is barbarians before they was a Moor. Before Moor means civilization. Moor means enlightenment. Moor means God, mother of the lamb, purity. What you
one
know what I'm
second
saying?
more. One
That's what
second.
Moor. That's what he's saying. And before the niggas was pure and Moorish, they were savages, nomads. Bro, like, do you hear this shit? Do you hear the psychology? That's what they want you to think, that these niggas are coming with some type of enlightenment, and that's not who the fuck a Moor is.
Bro. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Sorry about that cut off
Yeah,
there.
please, back to your lies
It's
and your
not lies,
utopia
bro.
and what you want
It's
life to be
no
like.
utopia. I'm pulling out books, yo. Anybody who's like a righteous, upright, upstanding, more like a decent person, they're not gonna tell you believe them. They're gonna say don't believe what I'm saying. Go check it out. The Moors are not dealing with belief. Moors are studying what they're saying so that we could talk about it, so that we know. Moors are not out here to say, oh, believe me, and this guy that. Like, I don't want to be out here talking bad about anybody. I don't feel good to be in a position talking bad about somebody unless they really need like what's going on in Palestine. They need condemning. You see what I'm saying? I'm not.
No,
If somebody doesn't know, it's hard to condemn them because you condemn somebody when they know better. So I can't tell for sure whether you know better or not. Though I think you should know better because you're saying you got a degree. And so if you're studying the language that you're using, which is a newer language, not an ancient one, if you study the language that you're using, you'll find that more is in every language. It's in German, Mar, Mohr. It's in freaking French, More. It's in Italian, um, M. It's in Latin, Maur. It's almost in every language because it's ancient. You understand? It's ancient. So people are looking for definitions for words in these days, and they're checking abridged dictionaries, shortened dictionaries
I
that got
mean,
like
bro,
eight definitions, and you
bro,
gotta wait till you
you
get
didn't
the
name
end
any
of you
ancient
gotta wait till
languages.
you get to the
You
end of the
didn't name any
definition
ancient
to
language.
find
Only
the
ancient language you
denotative
named was the
definition.
Egyptians. You just what did you said German, and like what language is what is German written in? German is written, if you read German, is written in Latin, so that's not an ancient language either.
You're talking about the Latin script.
You said German. You said that more is mentioned in German, MOR, so that's written in language. It's written in Latin, right?
Okay, the script
So
is just.
therefore, it ain't an ancient language. So you keep saying ancient. I'm telling you, it's not no
I
ancient.
never said ancient language. I said ancient people, ancient designation. It
But
comes
then,
from
how is
ancient
it ancient
times.
people if it ain't an ancient language? Then that's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yo, so is Arabic an ancient language?
Hell no. If they coming out the fucking 1800s, I mean at the 800s, 600s, that's modern. How is that
Is
ancient?
Hebrew an ancient language?
No.
So what is ancient? Then the question becomes, what is ancient then?
Like
What
you
is your
said, the
definition of ancient?
Egyptian is ancient. The Mayan is ancient. The Olmec
So
is
so
ancient.
are you telling me that there was no Arabic during the time of what dynasty of ancient Egypt? Because like there was Arabic, there was the Phoenicians, right? The Phoenicians are responsible for Hebrew and such, and many other dialects and languages. Like a lot of the languages are related. So like
They
at the end
not
of the day,
related. The Hebrew, like the Hebrew that we know today, is just a derivative
Yiddish
of
or some shit.
English. Yeah, it's not no. That's what I'm saying. Like that's not none of that stuff is true. What you just said, bro.
Nah, well, at the end of the day, what the definition of ancient that I'm taking, I
At
know
the
there's
end of
different
the
time
day, you
periods.
always at the end of the day when you get caught, bro. Like that's what I'm saying. This is
There's no cut. There's
indoctrination.
no cut.
You gotta
If
accept.
you don't have
You
receipts
gotta
to back up what
accept.
you're saying,
You gotta
then
accept
how
the
does
new
anything?
information. When you learn new information, you gotta accept new information. Like that's what I'm saying. If you
Hey,
teach me something, I
hey,
gotta accept it,
I got different information coming in or new information, but doesn't mean every bit of information I come in, I'm gonna accept as truth.
bro.
My whole
Conic
point
said you
is
debunked yourself, bro.
there is no debunking, man. At the end of the day,
This
ancient is
nigga,
prior.
he
Ancient, if you
debunked
look up
himself.
ancient, ancient is supposed to be prior to European colonization. So we're talking like it doesn't seem that far long away for us, but ancient is only like the 1400s.
No, it's
Prior
not.
prior to the 1400s, well, that's what these modern
See how
scholars and all these people are saying. All these modern people,
how does your mind start with you? Well, with Europe. He
pardon
said
me.
ancient. He said ancient is only. He said ancient is only before the conquering of European civilization. But you was going to tell me about some Moors that was in Europe. So the world was. So the world
When
was
when did
ancient
I when did
before
I
the.
talk about Moors in Europe? When did I talk about Moors in Europe? I never mentioned Moors in Europe because Moors are all over the whole planet. Everywhere you go, it's dark complexion people every fucking where. Dark
See,
complexion
bro,
people
you
are the
cheating.
indigenous people of the whole planet, bro.
You cheating. You in a time warp. But
There
I
is no
understand.
cheat, bro.
I respect you, bro. I respect what you're doing. Like you want to be. We all want to be one and shit. I want to be down. We are the world and shit. I get it, bro. It's a group of aboriginals. They accept Moors, man. Don't worry. You be cool.
And Moors be accepting others who just identify as Aboriginal. But the problem with people who's identifying as Indian, you know what I'm saying? Indian is a subject status. Like every so-called government got Indian in a headlock like this. Like, oh, what's up, buddy? What's up? I got some land for you. It's my land now, but I reserved it for you. Anybody who's Indian is just is a child. That's called a ward of the court. When they enter a court, they're not a majority. They're a minority. We're not talking about quantity. We're talking about mental status. They got the mental capacity of a child. That's why they're wards and they're fucking minorities. So is black. So is negro, which is fucking the same word in another language. So black, negro, colored. Colored has no legal technical
I
significance.
gotta get hold on. You
It
go,
has
brother. You
no,
just
it
said a
has
lot.
no meaning,
You just
bro.
said a lot. You said a
It
lot.
has no
You
meaning.
said a lot. That they
Like
are
what?
more. You said they're in the headlock on a reservation. That is true. But they are
Yeah.
doing that because they want to be there and they like that. They in with the shit. They like
And
the hoax and they get free money to stay in this headlock. But
hey, it's
us
not even money.
Indians
It's not
are
even money.
not. We are urban Indians. We ain't in no headlock. We over here busted it. We out here fighting and killing this thing. And
That's
we
even
just
worse.
know who we are. What's the difference?
Well, to
What's the
know that
difference?
it's good to know that you're, you know what I mean, you got ties to the land and that you're from this land and that, you know what I mean, that shit is good, but it does matter what we call ourselves. That's the whole point. It matters.
If, right, but again, if my grandma never said nothing about no more, why would I make some shit up to her? Why would I go in my house and tell my grandma she wrong?
Well, I can't speak on that, but I'm saying like what is the
Well,
odds of the
that's the
probability of
point.
your
That's
grandmother hearing
everything.
more?
If
The
I gotta
question
go
is,
home, if we in
Tamils
American
are
Indian,
Moors. Tamils
we
wear
in American
Tamils
Indian,
wear fezzes. Tamils know they're Moors. So what about Tamil? Tamils are Moors. Breeze 2423.
we
Because she said, what about Tamil?
we go home on Thanksgiving in American Indian Heritage Month, and grandma I'm saying, tell grandma we gonna fight because we gonna tell her we Moors. She never heard nothing about no Moors. All she knows is her culture. All she knows is that we sit here eating American Indian food. Ain't none of this shit Moorish.
All of it's Moorish. The
Bro,
like if
you see,
listen, go to
listen, you
Library of
believe
Congress.
the
Go to
hype.
Library of Congress, or like I'll have to
These
get my
Moors
receipts.
is weird. What was they wearing in America? What was they wearing in Europe? What was they wearing in Africa before they came to America and got caught? You believe in the motherfucking hype that they sitting around dressing up and
Bro,
wearing this fabric and
I'm
shit?
studying. I'm
Huh?
studying. I'm
Y'all
studying,
thugging.
bro.
Y'all was butt naked in wool, looking bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, are you a real Moor? Like, is he going down? Because I'm about to
No,
deal
no,
with
I'm
your
here. I'm here,
ass.
bro. I'm
All right,
here,
let me
bro.
ask you a question. You a real Moor?
Islam, yeah.
Islam. So what about are you one of the Moors that had the concubines?
Bro, Moors are not only responsible for Moorish harems. They're not
Are you
responsible for having
are
other
you
concubines.
one? I didn't say oh, I'm asking you. Are you one of the Moors that's down with the harems? That's
No, I
down
don't
with the
run a
concubines?
brothel. I don't run a Moorish harem. I'm
A
not with
hundred.
that. I'm trying to
What you
I'm
say?
trying to
Ancient.
uplift the
Let's go
mother
back.
to her
Ancient. You said
crown.
the Moors before America they was ancient. So okay, when y'all was ancient, is you down with that? Is that cool? Yes or
Mu,
no?
the Moors of Mu, the Moors of Tamari, it's the same land, but I'm saying before people now
You
was
see
saying,
this
"Oh,
shit?
America."
You see this cycle? You see this shit? I asked a simple question. Are you down with that? You said you don't run it, but it happened. These are your people. They are the Moors, right?
So I don't get what your point is, bro. Because like you could
I'm
say, "Oh,
asking you. I'm
blacks were
asking you.
slave
Okay,
owners."
so did it happen? Yes or no?
Of course,
Okay, my next question is what happened to all those fucking babies?
they're in the east though. That's why you got Palestinians and why you got
No,
all these different
no,
people, bro.
no,
They're modern
no.
Arabs.
See, you don't read
They're
history.
modern Arabs.
They're modern Arabs. All
Yeah,
those,
they were.
so all
They
those
became
mixed people,
Mamluks.
dude. They soldiers. They were selling those people.
Yeah, you call them Mamluks. Mamluk. Mamluks.
Where
They
were
were.
they selling them to? You see what I'm saying? Like, do you understand? But you don't understand what a like. So you're the Moor. The Moor is the seed of this nigga. When you mix a person with a white woman, you get more man because the quote unquote white woman isn't a man. You see? So now you mixed it, and she
Well, we
got
got
more
man and
man.
woman. We got man and
So
woman. But what you got is you
all of
got
these
freaking.
Moors and all these concubines, where the people at? Where these mixed breeds at around the world? Why can't you call them Moors? Why aren't you out there pressing them? Y'all want to make sure everybody brown skin, but y'all producing half the fucking
Yeah,
melanoid
but
deficiency in the fucking world.
bro, I don't exclude them from Moorishness. You understand?
That's your problem. So stay over there. Get the fuck out of here with that
uh,
stupid shit.
it's not stupid, yo. You gotta slow down. Yeah, I'm
Man, y'all
leaving.
talking crazy. You don't exclude them. You
It's
just said all brown, dark skinned people, but you don't want to deal with your own kids, your own kin.
what
All
do you
these
mean by that?
motherfuckers in Europe is the seed of you half breeds.
Not only because look at Sicily. Sicily
Stop
is
it.
descendants of dark complexion Moors. That's how their fucking hair got black. Okay, they
No,
would not
that's
have
not true.
jet black hair. They would not have brown eyes if it wasn't for
That's not
dark
true.
complexion Moors. You're damn right, bro. If dark complexion Moors didn't run up in Europe and everything like that, they would still be blue eyes, blonde hair. Like you understand? You need enough Moorishness in order to change the fucking stock, to completely change the stock. So Calabrians, there's a movie called True Romance, and in True Romance, the one of the fathers near the end of the movie or whatever, he's sitting in a chair, he's about to get whacked, and then the boss, the mob boss, is from Sicily, and so he offers him a cigarette, and he's like, you know what, I read a lot, and you know what? Fast, long story short, you're an eggplant. He's like, well, what are you talking about? He's like, yeah, your great grandmother fucked a nigga. You know what I mean? Nigga lover. That's why your hair is black and you got brown eyes. Otherwise, it just would be blue eyes and blonde hair. That's it. Lacking melanin.
That's false like a motherfucker, bro. It's crazy.
That's
Like
all the
there's
fact.
brown haired white people. There's fucking Hitler. There's Armenians and Jews. Like we talking about all Jews, all white people don't got blonde hair. You crazy?
That's fine. Just cut.
It's crazy shit. This is
What'd you say?
indoctrination shit. You see what I'm
What'd you say?
saying?
What'd you say?
Y'all niggas indoctrinated. You think
No,
only
what did you
white
say?
people got? I said it sound crazy. All white people don't got. They got. What about Hitler
They're
and the
not the
Germans
only
and the
ones with blue
Jews?
eyes, right? They're not the only ones with blue eyes and shit like that. I know that dark complexion Moors got blue eyes too, but what you're looking at when you see somebody with blue eyes is you're looking at the like less melanin, bro. Wherever there's a lot of melanin, it's dark. So if somebody's got blue eyes, bro, that means melanin is leaving their eyes. If you got a grandmother and she's still alive, bro, she's got moon eyes. If you check around the ring of the outside of her eyes, it's turning blue because the melanin's receding. That's why their hair turns white because the melanin's gone. That's how that shit works, bro. I bought a book. It's like I bought two books. It's like $300 a book. They're called melanotropic peptides. Like melanin is like $365 a gram.
Bro,
Like
again, I understand what this is. See, like, you think that niggas is like all the cool niggas that left. All the
it's
cool niggas
genetics.
came back to reality.
It's
Niggas jumped back
genetics.
off the motherfucking We Are the World ship. All that Pan African shit is dead. And now it's like, you trying to, like you said, you just trying to hold on to what's left. You know what I'm saying? To what you got. But like, where you from?
I'm here in freaking Canaan land. Canaan land. Canaan
You in
land.
Israel?
Nah, not that Canaan land. The original, the old world. America's the true old world.
God damn. See what I'm saying? Like, this shit is crazy. He's a Moor saying America is the true old world. But he started off with Egypt. How fucking wild is this shit?
Do I have to
How
go get the
wild
metaphor?
is this?
Slow
Y'all
down,
see the
slow
myth,
down.
bro? I'm about to mute you right now, bro.
No,
I'm
that made
about to
no
mute you.
sense, bro. That made
I'm
no
about to
sense,
mute you,
bro. There's
bro,
not
because
only
you
one
weird as
Egypt,
fuck.
bro. Egypt doesn't
This
only
nigga
have one
crazy,
meaning. The word Egypt don't only have one meaning.
bro. This nigga crazy,
Bro, there's pyramids in America
bro.
older
If I
than
mute
Egypt.
you again, you gotta wait till I mute you,
But
bro.
answer
I'm about
about
to
that.
put you down,
What about that?
bro.
Think about it. There's pyramids in America.
Bro, this shit crazy. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, bro. This shit crazy, yo. Y'all understand? Like, man, y'all understand? That's what I'm saying. Like, he came back and said America's the old world. Like, what? How do you do that to me, bro? Wait, don't talk yet. Give me a second. That was crazy. We started off with Egypt, M-O-R, right? All right, bro. All right. I'm just saying, do y'all see that? And y'all gotta see that they want. It's like it's pie in the sky. Go ahead, bro.
All right, so like I said, there's pyramids in America that's older than Egypt. You know what I mean? There's structures and things that are built
Well,
that are
why didn't
much
you
older
start
than
there?
that.
So then, hold on. So why don't you start? See that? Why don't you start there? If it's shit here older, why you gotta go to the pop culture Egypt shit? If that's not the beginning, why are you gonna sit here and jerk us around for the first 10 minutes and however you've been on here and then admit America's the true world and then say I'm disrupting the people, I'm corrupting the people because I start out in truth. I start out in truth. So if
So how
America,
many?
bro, wait. I'm just saying, America is the true old world. It's pyramids older than Egypt. That must mean that somebody built them. That must mean it was
I'm
people
cutting
here
off because I'm
that
losing
built those
Wi-Fi. My bad.
pyramids. So if they built those pyramids and they was here, why can't we be from those people? And why can't we start with those history? See, that's all I'm saying. That's why this shit get tricky. So
Mhm.
we destroying the people because we starting in truth. Why? Because we don't want to go around the monkey bush. We don't want to act like Egypt is something, but then come back and say America's the true world. No, nigga, we starting there. We starting here. Where the fuck we is? Canaan land. You
Fair
see?
enough. Okay, so fair enough. So right, so
Oh
if we're
shit.
starting in America, right? I'm saying America's a true old world. It seems like you share the same
No, that's
idea.
why you came here. Because I'm talking this Indian shit. So obviously, I'm on some America is the old world, the only world, the one and living, true gods. So come on, bro.
Okay, so like I was saying, um they're like migration patterns, DNA, all that shit shows that people came in America and started in America. Even animals, they even traced how
And
animals,
I
a lot
get
of
it.
these animals originated in
See how
America.
he did that? See how he skipped the step? He coming back to America. Now he coming back. He skipped the step. That's the psychosis. That's the
Bro.
psychology. That's why niggas can't fuck with us. Because he skipped the step. Yeah. And then the migration pattern, the DNA science shows how niggas came back. Whoa. You skipped the step. How they get here? You got
No,
in
no,
your
no, no.
car.
I never said
You
back. I
just
said
left the
we came
house.
from we left
You left
America,
your
went to
house.
Africa.
You left your house, got in your car, and you going somewhere, right? So how did
Hmm.
they leave? How did you leave your home to go back to your home? I don't want to care how you got back to your house. I want to see how you left there. So don't see them saying these
Right.
niggas so conveniently can skip. Yeah, America's the
Well,
true world, and
you
how
have
we
to
came
honestly
back
open your
was
mind up
fuck how
to
we
the
came
like
back.
concept of like what like the world's patterns. Like it's not just migration, but like what happens every 12,000 years. There's like a flood. You understand? Like time is a cycle. It's not a line. So patterns keep repeating. As above, so below. So certain shit happens, and then it's certain timeline. So after a certain timeline comes, it's like yo, cataclysm is about to happen. If you're tracking the chronology, if you're following what you're supposed to follow, then the sages, the mystics, the whoever's who's supposed to alert the people, whatever the case is, you prepare and you do your shit. So people did their migration, they left America with the permissions of the pharaohs over there at that time. They established kingdoms such as Tunis, Algiers, Mauritania, and Morocco. Those are kingdoms that were established by Americans, right? They
So you
established
need.
those.
So wait a minute. So I'm in America. I got bigger cities and bigger temples, and I gotta go over there to some niggas in the desert and get permission.
Well, yo, what if they moved
How
over
do
there
that
because
make
it was so
sense?
crowded over here? You understand? There was a lot of people over here, right?
Right. So if there's a lot of people over here and there's some monkeys in the desert, I gotta ask them for permission.
Well, we know there's no monkeys in the desert, but they go over there and it's like whatever's going on over there too. Whatever's going on over there too, right? Like the
That's
point
what I'm
is
saying.
the earlier point I wanted to make that I forgot was how many reference points do we really have of things that are really still sitting around? Like they just finished lidar and laser in the fucking ground just to find out shit, and it's still not uncovered. So we don't really have reference points to speak to those things here. We just have the
It's a
recent history, right?
status. It's a status symbol. You want to be down with the Moors. You want to be better than black people. You want to be special. You want to be
Bro,
royalty. You want to be
it,
something
so
other
yo,
than
like
whatever you
what does
think you
black
are.
people mean to you, bro? What does the word black mean to you?
Bro, again, you came in here on division because you were saying that I'm separating the people. But all I'm doing is representing for what you admit is the
Right.
true
So
old
first off, let
world.
me apologize then for coming in so hot, right?
That's
I should
all
have
I'm
came in.
representing. But no, I can dig it. All the niggas represent that's you see what I'm saying. You showing the psychosis. You showing the mental block where we can't even deal in truth. If this is the truth and we can accept that that's how you really feel, why can't we build from that? But we can't because the psychosis. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, if I give niggas like if you look at my video that talk about the Moors, I give y'all, yeah, look, this is what happened. There wasn't a lot of beef. This is what happened. They have a history, but why can't we have a history? Is the block. That's what I'm saying. Why do we gotta go to some people that you say are second in the thing, and then ask them for permission? How did they even get there if life started here? You see what I'm saying? So you already
Well,
saying that it's people in
because the
Egypt
land
already
was
grown
one.
up.
The land was one. There was no
Nah,
over there and over here. It was one, right?
Egypt,
The
Africa used to
Atlantic
be an
was a
island,
river,
man.
bro.
Africa was an island. And you got some saying like we don't know history, we don't know science. Africa was an island. All those
So
animals in Africa are from America. Ain't no African
so
animals. That I
what's
mean, you the
what's the
puma, the lion, all that shit. I mean, the motherfucking the zebra, the all of that shit.
do yeah,
Camels is from America. The camel is
right.
the lemur. Okay, the
Okay, so
alpaca
hold
that's
up.
a camel.
Back
That
to
comes
humans
from
again.
America.
What is do you know any endonyms for Africa?
I don't know what an endonym means, brother.
So an endonym is like from the people without, and then an exonym is from the outside coming in. So Germany is not Germany
These
endonym.
niggas make shit up.
Germany is Deutschland, right? Germans call Germany Deutschland. They don't call it
Right.
Germany. So
Facts.
that's an endonym. Deutschland is an endonym, and then the exonym is Germany. So I'm
Right.
asking if you know any endonyms for Africa.
Endonyms, what they call themselves?
Yeah,
No, I
like
don't.
not themselves, but the land.
No, I don't.
So Al Kabulan.
That's some shit that they made up. They admitted that.
Who?
Dr. Ben made this shit up.
Ben Yosef.
Do you know what Africa means?
Break it down, because it's
Africa
a code
means
word, right?
no, it means cave dweller. They
That's
live
what Africa means.
yes, listen, Africa is for the is they live in caves.
So what
Okay?
does troglodyte mean? What does troglodyte mean?
Troglodyte means cave diver.
Cave bound.
No, diver. The dite means diver. We already did this work. Go to my origins of black Jews. I break down all the African Jews because a Jew is a caveman. You see, everybody in my class know this. He said this earlier. This is what he
Well,
said. This is what
I'm being
Chris said
honest, right?
about you earlier.
I haven't got through any of like all your videos. I
Chris said
started
we
the other
about to
one and
send
I
y'all
thought it was
back to the
live.
caves. This is what Chris said. Moore is getting sent back to the caves because he know that y'all from Africa, North Africa. We already did this work. Africa
Right.
means caveman.
So yo, what happens?
Troglodytes is in Africa. You gotta
What,
understand.
okay,
Why
hold
would
up.
you
What
live
what
in a
was the
desert?
name of the landmass when almost all the landmasses were together? Do you have any names?
It was never
Aside
all the
from
land masses together,
aside
bro.
from Pangea, aside from Pangea,
It was never like that. It was
it
never
was
like
never.
that.
You say it was never together. The water doesn't rise and lower, and volcanoes don't add more
Chris could have
landmass
got
and
us.
such.
Say what?
What I'm trying to say is that when the landmass was all one, it
It
was
was never
Asia.
like that. It was
It was
that's a
Asia.
lie. That's a lie.
How can that be proven that it wasn't like that? Can it be proven that it was or it wasn't?
Yeah, it's called global warming. Because
The,
the
the
thing you
earth
got,
the earth heats up and cools down, and whenever it's ready, like the earth will
but
be fine.
there
It'll kick us off
there
as
is
human beings,
only
and the earth will
earth.
be fine.
There is only earth because the water is not covering it. So if all the water was to be free and all the water was to be covering the earth, how is there a Pangea? It's the only what they say first from the waters. That's what people say. There's no Pangea. It's it's water, it's land. As the water recedes, new land comes. But these niggas in America knew how to create land. They knew how to make land. Like you see places like Venice. How do you get a city that was made in the center of a lake or the center
I
of
don't
a
know, but
lagoon?
I can't imagine a cave dweller to come up with science and fucking mathematics, all that shit that everyone else can't do. That don't make no sense.
He can't. He can't, and he didn't.
So clearly, like the narrative or whatever is off a little
He
bit. Yo, I'm just
didn't. We just admitted that the Moor was the child of a concubine. That's the
nah, bro.
Moor, bro.
That's not a Moor. That's not necessarily a Moor. Sure, that child might be a Moor because he's descendant of a Moor. He's got Moorish blood, so that's what makes him a Moor. But he's not a Moor because he's
When you selling
mulatto. That don't make
people,
no sense.
when you selling people, you selling like you just said, endonyms and exonyms. So like you said, a Moor is not
Hmm.
something they're gonna call themselves. We speak in English, right? So a German, like you said, German don't call himself a German. I tell my people all this the time. They don't call themselves a German because you wouldn't call yourself a caveman. That's what German means. German means earthman. Earthman means caveman. You wouldn't call yourself a caveman. I say it all the time, right? That's
So
why I
what does
say we want to
Germain
keep
mean?
our name
What
as
is
Indians.
Germain? If your name was Germain, what does Germain mean?
I don't know.
Germain is like the real McCoy. Is like genuine. That's what Germain is.
Okay, he getting offended, Joe. I don't know.
No, no.
I don't care. We're not talking about names. We talking
I'm
about
just saying, like we
people.
got we got like two names for cave dweller now. Three names we already came up with so far for cave dwellers.
And
Like
we can come up with a lot more. We said troll, we said troglodyte, we said diver, we said devil. The word
I think
diver and
I
devil
think it
is all
I
the
think it
same
makes more
thing.
sense and to dive into
We
your
can say
degree
Jew, we
and to
can
dive
say
into your degrees and stick to etymology and stuff like that. Because
that's what we
I'm sure
doing. You just
I'm sure I
asked
could
to
learn.
name words. I'm giving you words that I already know the definition of and I already explained here. Let's you
Right.
go.
So then,
Kelly
what's the
gave you one.
etymology of German?
Shelly gave you one. Divers.
Etymology. Like what's the
Divers.
language?
Shelly just gave you one. Divers. You see, we know this shit, bro. You in the wrong place. You fucking with the gods. You fucking with the gods. The audience to beat you up. The audience, nigga. She said divers. You asked for one and she gave you one. That's another. That's what I'm saying. Like, don't. This shit is not regular shit. You should just be asking questions and let them answer.
Nah, you're the one wearing the crown, man.
Exactly. Now knock it off my head. You know what I'm saying? Show me that I'm worthy of this shit, please.
Nah, I'm not about doing that. You know what I mean? Questions is
If
better.
you could, I would love it. Show me that this shit is not supposed to be on the head of the God. That I don't know all the shit I'm talking about, and that
Where does
that
L
I'm
come
not the
from? Where
controller
does the
of
noble title
motherfucking.
L come from? L.
Okay, so now you dealing in more caveman shit. This is what I'm saying. L
It's
is
not
part of
caveman.
the
So who are the
Sumerians,
Canaanites? Who are the Canaanites?
cave people, people
The
that live
Canaanites?
underground, trolls and
The Canaanites?
troglodytes. You know they
Hold on,
history,
hold on, hold on.
troglodytes.
So you're saying the Canaanites are troglodytes?
Yeah,
Okay, what
everybody
about
over there is
Moabites? What about Moabites? Who are the Moabites?
now you're dealing in biblical history and shit. I don't deal in the Bible and
Well,
shit. That's mythical.
Canaanites, Moabites, Hittites, Amorites,
There was
right?
Canaanites in the world. There were
It's
Canaanites. That's what I'm saying. People stole their history,
all those
but that
people
don't
look
make it
similar, you know. All those
what?
people look similar. Canaanites, Hittites, Amorites, they all look similar.
So they don't look like me.
Yeah, they're dark complexion people.
No, they not. You
Yeah,
ain't ever seen that.
Jesus's grandmother Ruth was a Moabite. Jesus's grandmother Ruth, and Jesus is a Moor. Jesus is a dark complexion man. His grandmother Ruth is a Moabite. So they're Moabites. Jesus is a Moabite.
And you know what? God the Father got dreads. And he got a big old dick.
Like,
You know what I mean?
so what?
Like
So
you
that means we're
talking
on the
about some
same
shit that
page.
nobody can prove. So God got dreads with a big old dick. You know what I mean? And his wife named Isha. Like I don't know nothing that you saying, brother.
Well,
I can't prove
just
it or dispute it.
logically speaking, whatever the biblical text says, it describes Yeshua as a dark complexion person, right? It describes his features that these are features of a dark complexion person. These are features that would be similar to your features. Would you not say? How they
Yeah,
describe Jesus is not the same as you?
they're African cavemen. They're black. We said I have no problem with that. I said the black Jews, the history of black Jews, African Jews. I said that. That was the title of the shit. They
So
from the
Jew,
caves.
Jew is a modern word, right?
Jewish, Jewish. It's a religion of cave people. It's a religion of Germans. Like you said, Deutschland. When was Deutschland founded?
What does Hebrew mean?
When
Hebrew.
was let's start with it. When was Deutschland founded?
Good question.
In the 1800s by Otto von Bismarck. So why were they
1800.
calling
Okay.
them? So why were they called Germans before there was a Germany?
It's a good question.
You see, so that's what I'm saying. That's Indo and Exo. So the people that are writing the language obviously have a better understanding than the people that are reading it. So if I'm a German, I wouldn't call myself a German. I would use the definition to redefine what a German was.
Well, how
I would
about
use a
this?
definition to redefine what a Slav was. A circle.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because the people that the Exo on the outside looking at these niggas say, yo, this is a German. He's a caveman. They don't have to say in history
Right.
that there's a caveman. They just got to call him a German.
So yo, if we both agree that dark complexion people are the first people on the planet, then on every spot on the planet before there was a pale complexion person, it was a dark complexion person. Eventually, who knows whatever time, we can't prove whatever, but eventually pale skin people appeared. However, whether it's vitiligo, whether it was genetic experimentation, and then a being that was created that's not natural. That's why it's lacking melanin. So, anyways, um, there's obviously you got to figure out how to distinguish, not visually but orally, between these two people. And so doesn't it make sense that maybe the
No, you
Dutchland,
don't
hold on,
separate.
The
Only way
Dutch are
you
the Moorish
separate
people,
is
right?
America. There is no
The Dukes,
separation.
the Danes, the Dutch, the Picts, the Doves, the Maori, they're all Moors. And
They
German
not
might be
Moors.
what.
They not Moors. They Indians. They American Indians. That's something different. See, now you talking
Well,
about England.
Danes and Dukes, they come
You
from Europe. They're Northern Europe. The Dukes and the
you talking
Danes
about
and the
are you talking
Dutches,
about
that's not even
England
America.
and you talking about royalty? That's something totally different. See, now what we got today as royalty are Germans, but these are new royals. The people that were there were Gauls.
Right,
They were
perfect. So
Gauls and
let
Celts.
me come back on that again. My point is that what I'm trying to say to be straight and flat is like, is dark complexion people that's Deutsche, and telling the pale skin people that telling others that those pale skin people are German. And you notice that people, name the land after themselves. That's how it's supposed to be. Lands are not, people don't name themselves after land. The land is named after the people. And so that's what's pretty much happened like prior and shit like that. All these lands is named after Moorish people. And then what's happening these days is people go somewhere. Somebody thinks they could be fucking born in China and think that they fucking Chinese. Like, no, nigga. Like, or whatever you are, you're a fucking citizen. You might have the right to citizenship just solely, right? Citizenship because you were born there, but your bloodline doesn't make you fucking Chinese. Like, if you fucking pale skin, blue eyes, blonde hair, and you were born there, everyone can see you're not fucking Chinese. So people's getting confused with status and their citizen, right? Citizen status, their citizenry and their status, and thinking that they're forgetting about bloodline, they're forgetting about nationality, like by blood, by just sanguis, right? Just sanguis is the blood. So certain people,
and that's what I'm bringing
especially
back.
dark
I'm
complexion
reminding
people,
us of our
right?
blood.
All dark complexion people are indigenous to the
To
planet.
what?
Every single dark complexion person should be identifying as indigenous.
Everything on this
To
planet
say
is indigenous to the
black is only
planet.
1500s. Black is German or Deutsche, German from the fucking 1500s.
All right, get it out, brother. Get it on out. Come on, keep it
So
going,
if
brother.
somebody's
Get it
identifying
out.
by a word that's only brought up in the 1500s, are you
Get it
saying
out.
that your bloodline don't go prior to the 1500s? I'm just saying, like, it matters what we call ourselves. So the more you keep trying to trace yourself or your
Get it
ancestors, your
out,
roots,
brother.
and you keep going farther back, you're gonna find lots of different names. You're gonna find lots of different maps with the same
Right.
shit with
And
different
you
names.
pick and you pick one, brother. That's what I'm saying. That's why I want you to get it all out. Because you want to just but you say the more is like you just pick one. That's okay.
Right,
We're not
because
mad at
because
that.
I'm under
That's
the
the one you
doctrine, right?
picked.
That Indian, like all these different names, like you said, pick one, is that yeah, we were pretty much all these names, but we have to find one to unite under, or there was one that we're united under. And what was that name? That was Moors.
It was
And
Indian. See,
The Moors ruled
that's
from
why you came
711
here.
AD to
That's why
1492.
you came here. Because listen, you saying that everybody's brainwashed now. Niggas is coming back to thinking they Indian, but they used to be Moors. They used to be Hebrews. They used to be so pixed up under this whole thing. But now we all back to one thing that we were told by the people that love us. Not by somebody that don't give a fuck about us, that put it in a book. The people that loved us told us, you are Indian, baby.
So
So
who's that
we,
people? Who is that people that love us?
our
That's telling us
family,
that shit.
our family, your family might not have
Oh, okay,
said that to
okay.
you.
I get that. I get what you're saying.
Our family told us who we were. We went to
So
school and we
are you
learned
aware of
something else.
so then
Okay.
hold on.
So now, under this doctrine of who we are, I am, we come together. That's all this is. And like you say, you came here because you like, I'm the one doing it because you know what the fuck is going on. So all I'm doing is bringing people back to themselves. I'm not doing nothing evil or divisive. Division was this bullshit what other people told us.
I hear you because
Allah was living in caves as well. That's where he got his doc. All these niggas. Allah was talking to an angel in a cave. Jesus was born in a cave. Went to met the devil in a cave. All these niggas got cave in their doctrine. You think what I'm saying? I showed these niggas that where is the manger of Jesus at in Bethlehem? In a goddamn cave.
Yo, you know what else? It kind of touches my mind. Like it questions my mind. Cause what about the sophisticated engineered caves? What about those ones? Right?
What?
Like you see like certain structures like in the east and shit like that, where it's not even a cave that they're in, but it's like a big stone structure, and they end up building like a whole urban area inside that stone structure. So when you're in there, it looks like a cave. You can call it a cave. So it can be either in a mountain or you get what I'm saying? Like what makes it a cave, what doesn't make it a cave. And so is these people that's living
Oh,
in a
we
certain
not
cave.
hating.
Hold on. Certain
That's
people that
what
were
y'all
put in the
said
cave,
earlier.
did they do the stuff inside the cave like for themselves? Like were they sophisticated enough to deal with that cave, or was the cave
Listen,
prepared for them
read what
and then they
Shelly
were pushed
said.
in there?
I know you driving. She said the caves were intricate and well planned. Nobody's hating. We're not hating. We do that. We did the information, brother. We are not haters. We keep this shit 1,000. These motherfuckers was well intricate. Well, were intricate and well planned.
So
So
my
we
next question
not
is
so.
the origin of Indian, the etymology of Indian.
That's back to like again, if you can live off of the shit that you can say, if you believe the shit you say and can stand on it, you be all right. The origin of the word Indian is Indios, meaning the gods. So if it's exo Indo, if the people call us the gods, why wouldn't we call? Because everybody else is the caveman, everybody else is the serf or the servant. You know what I mean? Everybody else is the slave, right? And these niggas is the gods. Why don't you want to be the gods? What the fuck is the mental block?
Right. So, are you familiar with the term Los Indios?
The in the
Lo-
gods.
Los Indios, right? One of the popes or whoever it was wanted to call the gods Los Indios to mean those without God. Like because like there's so much division. I rather we all just come together and work the
We
shit
are
out. Like
together. That's what I'm saying. We won. I got my crown on. We won. It's only people that's just late to the
I'd
party.
rather
We
see you
won.
wearing a precious metal crown. I'd rather see that shit actually fucking heavy and fucking
Hey,
like
listen.
real.
Hey, bro. I don't. It don't matter what you want. You got. You're not even on our team. You know what I'm saying? Like you supposed to be trying to knock this shit off my head. You supposed to be debunking
Nah,
this and ending
nah,
this
not
whole shit.
really.
You see what I'm
Not
saying?
really. I'm not
So
supposed to
in
be doing that. I'm
time,
supposed to
hey
be
man,
happy
you
that you're
never know
wearing
what's
that
gonna
if it's
happen.
real.
But you never know. But in reality, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, like
Oh
shit, we
fuck, yo,
already
one
won.
percent, 1%. It might die. I gotta run and get this charger. I'll probably fall back. I'll probably fall back though if
Hey
it charge
man,
up.
peace, man. Thanks for coming on,
I'm not
man.
gonna run, but if it dies, I'll be right back though.
All right, all right. We here. I'll let you back. Don't worry. I mean, man, like, hey, man, that's what my like. So you know what I mean? Like, we are different. You know what I mean? A nigga told me this that love me. You know what I'm saying? Some people that care about me told me some shit. Not these motherfuckers out here that want to see me dead, that want to steal a land. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I can say you know, we already won. But see, do y'all understand that this unity thing is real? Yeah, they saying we trying to bring this together. They mad because we brought everybody together. That's what the opposite of what they're saying is the truth. No disrespect. But again, we gotta understand the psychology here. Man, we trying to bring everybody together now. Everybody left the bullshit. We got we got the South together. We got the North together. We got the Midwest together. We got the West Indians together, right? We together. What is the problem here? The problem is we not together with them. We not together on their doctrine. You know what I'm saying? That's the only problem. It ain't no problems here. You know what I'm saying? The problem is they losing. It ain't no problems here. You know what I mean? He said Muhammad was living in caves for days. Name his name Hira. He lived in a cave named Hira, right? Muslims go there to this day. They got no problems with cave. That's what I'm saying. I don't be like, bro, like that's what I'm saying. Y'all could be like, we already did this shit. We already like it's so hard for them to adjust with truth. I gotta argue with a nigga that's gonna tell me America the old world. So no, nigga, what's the argument? If it's the old world, why can't who gonna represent the old world? All y'all niggas living a lie. Or at least if you gonna say this the old world, but fuck the old world, I'm this other nigga. You living a lie. That's what I'm saying. And that's why these niggas can't fuck with us. Y'all beat this nigga up for real in the comments. Y'all beat him up in the comments. He said name some names for K. Shelly said divers. He couldn't even get it out before she said divers. Huh? Man, that's a goddamn shame, bro. Y'all niggas is atrocious. And I'm telling you, it's a mental block out here. You know what I'm saying? I feel bad for bro. He can come back. He welcome to come back. But I can tell it was over for him. That's like, go get it out, brother. Get it out. It was like an airbag. with all the air going out. Like you can see it. I can hear me. I can just see it. Everything he had, and it was all coming out. Like, go ahead, brother, get it out, brother, get it out. Oh, like you can't, brother. You can't. Like this is crazy and shit. The nigga said he debunked himself in 3 seconds. It's hard, man. It's hard. But that's what I'm saying. Like y'all make us look good. Y'all make us look good. Y'all saying sucking shit. Oh yeah, America the old world, but I'm from here. I'm a Moor. Like no, nigga, we the realest niggas. We representing the true old world. You already said we on the right. We representing this shit. So why are you representing anything else? Anything you represent now ain't authentic. You just said it. How you coming to argue with a nigga against the shit and you can't even argue with the nigga against? You see what I'm saying? This shit is crazy. Talking about America, the true old world. Where the nigga sit down, pick up a pen and pad, and relax. You want to argue and debate some shit. Just so, I mean, but I know it ain't that. It's just a nigga just wanting to get all the air out of shit. Get out of here with that more shit. Ain't no more of that shit, man. He probably, I mean, bro, like, this shit crazy. He always welcome to come back. That shit crazy. You know what I'm saying? That shit was crazy and shit. Deals, the guy, like man, he couldn't even handle that shit. I felt bad for the nigga. Like I don't know why he even stepped up to the shit. Like you know what I mean? I mean, I don't even know why you stepped up to this shit, nigga. Hope he got some friends or something. You better come back with a gang of niggas. That shit was crazy. That shit is crazy. These niggas really thought he was going to have a chance. This shit is crazy. Shit. I don't know what's wrong, bro. You welcome back anytime you want. Don't get it confused and shit. I hope the thing is still in the chat. But that shit, I don't know what y'all thought was going to happen with that one. Man. Yeah. Ain't no right. I'm saying why ain't the motherfucking the reservation Indians Moors? He sat there and said the motherfuckers is children in a headlock, getting you know what I mean, on a reservation under the government. He ain't said it was Moors. You know what I mean? Like this shit crazy and shit. Just like them niggas so ready to exclude the white boy, I'm ready to exclude y'all niggas. It's that simple. You know what I mean? Oh, the white boy, I'm just talking about brown skinned people. Well, I'm just talking about Americans. The fuck, nigga. You know what I mean? He wanna, he think he gonna get us because he wanna, oh well, yeah, I don't like what nigga. I don't like these niggas. You know what I mean? And he talking about some, yeah, like Shelly killed this nigga. Like, goddamn, Shelly was killing this nigga. For real. Like, she was killing this nigga before like she's so advanced. I had to go back to her comments because she was killing this nigga. Like this motherfucker said, what about the tunnels and the mountains where they got villages and stuff inside the mountains? Don't you think that's dope? Yeah, nigga, intricate and well planned. Should we already said we not hating. I don't know where these niggas come from, man. Like, shout out to the Moors, bro. But y'all can't fuck with me. This shit is over, bro. This shit is over and shit. Like I say, any of y'all is invited to come knock this motherfucking off my head. I would love it if it's possible. But I don't do it. You don't do it. You're gonna run out more than the battery and shit. For real. You know what I'm saying? Like, these niggas crazy. These niggas crazy and shit. I never seen such a thing. But I'm telling you, that's why I'm saying, like, the Indians is the realest niggas. Ain't no way in the world you gonna argue with a nigga about some shit that you really don't believe. That's what I'm saying. Like, and you gotta be programmed. If you think America is the old world, why don't you study the old world? What programming in you can make you think that this is real and authentic? But I'm not from here. I'm this. How do you skip the real authentic shit? This is the old world. That's what I'm saying. Y'all can't fuck with me. He mad because I know all the shit he think he know. Plus, you know what I mean? All the real shit. Because it's history. You're gonna find if you're gonna read the book, don't you start from the old world? Why would you start the book from the middle of the book? Oh, we from Europe, but America the old world, and you don't know shit about where you from. Like this shit crazy. You shouldn't. That's what I'm saying. These niggas shouldn't be trying to debate me. Y'all should not. That's why I put the crown on. I'm not trying to be smart. I know y'all can, y'all can try and all this shit, but y'all shit. That's why I put the crown on, because I know y'all can't fuck with me. Y'all not trying to fuck with me. He said niggas don't. He said nobody. Who's credible around this motherfucker? If they were so credible, you wouldn't be saying that we dividing niggas by bringing everybody. Like that's crazy. We brought everybody together, and they saying we dividing niggas. Niggas was way more divided before we got here. If everybody doing the same thing, then it sound like everybody on the same accord. But they don't like that. They mad about that and shit. Brainwashed, programmed, indoctrinated, demasculated, emasculated, effeminated. This some bullshit. You see what I'm saying? Want a motherfucker to be weak like them. Oh, because you can't read the whole book, I'm supposed to be you. Because you don't want to deal with the old world. You don't want to. He said America got old. This motherfucker sound like like America big shit. Don't know nothing about it. Big shit America. Yeah, the old world had bigger cities and all this shit before Egypt. The motherfuckers left America and asked the permission to live in Egypt. They said, okay, cool. We gonna let you live in Al Jazeera and all this extra shit, but don't know nothing about America. You know what I'm saying? The niggas was big shit. They had better cities and all this shit. They was first, and they gotta come ask some niggas for permission. All like, y'all serious? That's the indoctrination. They just think Egypt got some shit in a desert, but won't read the book that tell you that they in caves. They in caves and shit. This shit be crazy. That's what I'm saying. These niggas, y'all can't fuck with us because y'all don't read the book. That's why I stopped doing builds, because I be doing y'all work for y'all. Y'all don't read the book. Not fucking around and doing y'all work for y'all and shit. My man was like, I'm like, go ahead, brother, get it out. Like this is his last try and shit. You know what I mean? And brought back here and lying to the future generations, saying we from Africa. I mean, shit. If you could get, you know what I mean, hey, listen. I told y'all where that shit came from. That's the Cherokee shit. That's the Cherokee shit. I ain't gonna lie. That's the reservation Indians and shit. They playing that game and shit. History was created by the Germans. Everybody tell you that Germans created history, and they playing with the Cherokees. They want to They want to steal our land. We know what this is, but it's going to backfire on them. It ain't gonna backfire on us and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like we don't know history because we don't want to study the bad parts. Like I had to study slavery. If niggas saying I'm a slave, I want to know what the fuck is a slave. I know it's crazy and shit. He kept talking about my degrees and shit. My nigga, like I said, I don't talk like that about no degrees and shit. We was talking earlier about me going to LA to buy drugs with $250,000, right? I don't talk about my degrees. You know what I'm saying? No weird shit like that. I don't give a fuck. But when you try to say nobody credible will talk to me, I'm saying who around this motherfucker is credible? Who? So yeah, I don't be running around talking about some no degrees and all this shit around this bitch for what? Because it's an indoctrination. My degree I'm more proud of my degree in English than any other thing. That's what I'm telling you. But I don't talk about that shit. He's stupid to be credible around here. Where ain't nobody, all these niggas lost. All these niggas gotta sit back and watch a motherfucker come together and be mad because we together. That's all y'all are, is mad. The niggas left y'all, they having a ball. I put this shit together and I kept the entertainment up. I kept the motherfucking the silly shit and the nigga shit up, so niggas could still have fun to do what you just did. Just to blow it out. and be mad because you lost. You know what I'm saying? But you don't let, cuz, and Breezy, you don't even gotta go back. You just saw a nigga willing to lie and say we from Africa when he gonna say this the old world, the true old world. So if this true, then you dealing in falsehood. Fuck weird nigga. If he said this his words, America is the true old world. So nigga, what you dealing in then? What you dealing in then? If you not dealing in the true, you didn't premise I'm a true Moor. I'm from true Egypt. This is true. No, this is the true old world. So you not dealing in truth. All of these fuck niggas, all of these niggas that's gonna die on this African shit, they not dealing in truth. And they want to come here and what? Y'all niggas is crazy and shit. You ain't gotta find 100 years ago these niggas lying. These niggas is lying today for no reason, for not a dime. You know what I'm saying? Thinking they're gonna help the people when the people coming together. You gonna help the people by creating more division by sending them back to their corners. Oh, you go back to your corner. You go back to your corner and shit. We're all together. That's some old programming. That's some old doctrinated shit. Cause you being a Hebrew, or what is this shit? You being a Moor don't mean you're not a Hebrew. You being a Moor don't mean you're not a Muslim, right? You being a Moor don't mean you're not a Christian. So yeah, all of y'all Moors and y'all still separated under some old bullshit. Y'all still hating on each other on some old weird shit, right? So y'all not even together because y'all got religious bullshit with you. So how the people together as a goddamn Moor? You see? We come together and we drop all that shit at the door. Niggas be sneak mooring. Niggas be sneak Hebrewing. Sneak, you know what I mean? On a low. And motherfuckers, he'll get it. Cause around here, we don't have that. We don't have them type of separations. We call each other family. We got cousins up in this motherfucker. We all look at each other like we really related. We have relations. What happens to her happens to me. What happens to him affects me. This ain't no African shit where y'all niggas don't even give a fuck about no niggas in Africa because they ain't coming here and they ain't gonna send y'all a falafel. They ain't gonna send y'all shit. What's this Pan-African shit doing for y'all niggas? What y'all got? Nothing. And y'all want to say we separating the people when we bring them all together. They can come here and ain't gotta be some other shit. You be whatever you want to be, but that don't separate us under this Indian paradigm. Under this, when I drew the line and said Indians only and shit, nigga, like that's what y'all can't deny. It was a line. When y'all come over here, nigga, we on some real Indian shit, some real American shit. We not separate. We not on some fuck nigga shit. All y'all fuck niggas got to go. Y'all can't sneak in this bitch. Y'all can't come in here and be trying to infiltrate and be kind of steal Indians. We ain't doing that shit no more. These niggas mad talking about we breaking. Yeah, how we breaking up the Hebrew and the Moor and the You're dead. Your mind is dead. You want to stay asleep. He woke, but he need a goddamn nap. These Moors is woke, but they need a nap. They need a passy. These motherfuckers need a passy and shit. The babies is sleepy. He want to talk about, yeah, black people immature. Niggas up here watching half the shit. Watch the whole video. When I said black people immature, I'm talking to you goddamn niggas. You goddamn niggas that want to say some shit is true, but don't want to stand on it. That's what I'm talking about, nigga. Don't be just saying, just be using shit because I be so, yeah, niggas is immature, nigga. Because nigga, you get no points if you don't watch the whole video. You get no points. Coming here, being immature, not ready to fight, not ready to stand, ready to fight for half a book. So yeah, you gonna lose if you ain't read the whole book and you admittedly didn't read it. These niggas is crazy and shit. Like you ain't got to go 100 years to find these niggas. You could have went back 2 years. Could have went back a year ago and found a lot of these niggas that'll tell you we from Africa. Straight face, bold face. Met a lot of these niggas that have told you we from Africa. Peace. And more peace.
Yeah. Come check me. They come. I said they're gonna
You
come.
got a
They
bad
didn't come.
signal. You underwater, cuz.
Neither guys. Yeah, well, they said they were gonna come, right? We got this house in the next 2 over, so. You don't work for Jason, or? Yeah, I mean, it's all for Jason, right? Oh, is it okay? Yeah. Subcontracted out.
We gonna mute him. But yeah, man. Then the audacity to credit morals were found in America. All right. Then the audacity. How you double back? How do you go from the true world and then come back and discover some shit you left from? I left America, then I came back and discovered this shit. It's just sound crazy. You know what I mean? It's just sound crazy.
Hide it there.
You know these fucking plates.
Yeah, you busy though. If you busy, bro,
With
go ahead,
concrete.
man.
Well, just like metal plates. They go
Come back.
Yeah,
You
for
got, I know
plumbers,
you
yeah.
got some more experience, man. Go get your game.
Hold on.
I only put like 8 down that I didn't get in. The guy came in so late. Yeah. He took
His shit froze. We gonna put him back in the We gonna put him back in the goo till he get his thing together. But yeah, man, like, you know, the audacity, like the audacity. Did y'all see that shit? Like, it's just, I'm just saying, bro. Like, yo, you could come back as your shit is messing up. I hear homie in the background. There's a lot going on. So when you ready to, you know, I guess if you're ready to try again, or you just ready to admit America is the true old world, and then stand on it, you can come back. But you gotta fix your signal, cuz. And again, like, this is some bullshit. That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. That don't have, like, all this shit, that don't have to be true. That's what I'm saying. Like, that shit not true. They want everybody to be from Africa so bad. They want to make an African here so bad. If these motherfuckers is discovering America, why can't they go back? Like, they say this motherfucker left and he never came back without a trace. They just assuming that he got it. This shit is corny, bro. Like, we can't. I can show you who left here and went there. They can't show me nobody coming here. Like, you can't show me signs and symbols. You can't show me the culture. This motherfucker left Africa and would he come here and he start being an Indian? Huh? Think about this shit. These motherfuckers come from Africa and they automatically start being Indians because there ain't no goddamn African culture on this continent. It ain't no African fruits, ain't no African vegetables, ain't no African fucking animals, nothing. What they bring when they got here. How do you travel from here to there without nothing? You didn't bring nothing that you thought you needed. You don't know what you're going to find when you get here. So you got to bring shit. You got to come with some shit ready. The white boy brought the pig. The white boy brought the cow. We know what they brought. What the fuck did Abu Bakr bring? He came here with all these fucking Africans. They ain't got nothing. What'd he bring? What's his what culture is indelible in America? This is more myth shit. This is find the African in your family shit. That's what they trying to do. They gonna put an African in your family in the 1311. You think white boys know what 1311 is? You think they know what the fuck? Like, who know a 1311? Let's think about that. Who know a 1311 when the Gregorian calendar didn't even exist in 1311? So I'm not to say, come on, man. It's just too convenient for some Africans to know a 1311. They ain't got no other years in Africa. What's the African year in mid Africa? And when they want to tell you that the nigga Timbuktu nigga then came, like, you think the Timbuktu nigga really did that shit? Wouldn't they have some records of that shit? Like all this shit is like, and I get it. It's sound. This is all good folklore. This is folklore. I mean, that shit might have happened because again, the only people that give a fuck about gold is cavemen. If you go to Europe, in 1311, they're not using gold as the standard. They're not using silver as the standard. They're using sticks. Okay, niggas is using shells and some other fine shit. Gold is a cave fucking man's thing. So if he got gold, he's a miner. If he a miner, he digging underground, he living in caves, and we already told y'all Africans live in caves. Ogun is a cave god. Chubatala is a cave god. We showed y'all them worshiping them in the caves. So if he did that, it's because he dealing in cave shit, going to some more people dealing in cave shit. Ain't nobody in the world dealing in gold. The fuck is gold? Gold is some shit you get when you digging underground, when you looking for a new living room. Oh, look at some gold. Oh, you finding up a new, you trying to you had a baby. You want to get another room. So you dig another room and underground and you got gold. That's the Hobbit. That's the fantasy shit, the elves and all that shit. That's tell you if you want to find a history, you gotta look in motherfucking in fantasy. No disrespect. I'll smoke another blunt with y'all. What time is it? Oh, 2 hours though. I'm gonna let y'all go on that note. I don't think Cuz coming back. You know, I'm gonna let y'all go. As always, it was my pleasure to converse with gods. If nobody told you today, I love you. Love being in love with you. Peace to the gods, the gods, the gods, the gods. Peace to the goddesses, 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 goddesses. Hey, with your ugly ass. It's Priest King with my ugly ass. All right, that's gonna be a screenshot, of course. So yeah, man. They tried to knock off the crown, man. If you can, I might, man. Listen, if you can, you will, man. So yeah, talk is cheap. It's another thing to come face to face with a nigga. It's another thing to go head to head with a nigga. So if you know somebody that can, man, better tell them motherfuckers to think twice. Indians ain't playing. You know what I'm saying? Peace. See y'all.